An early snowfall last week and frosty mornings ever since. Winter weather arrived earlier than usual this year in many regions of BC, including on Vancouver Island. The chilly temperatures are turning attention to the streets and the lack of shelter beds in cities like Nanaimo.
There is a need for more overnight shelter beds in the city of Nanaimo, absolutely. And that was identified some time ago through the Health and Housing Action Plan and the task force that worked towards that action plan. So that's something the city of Nanaimo has been advocating for some time.
The province kicks in money when certain extreme weather thresholds are met, but some municipalities say it can be hard to find space and staff on short notice once that bar is met.
When it's funded only during emergency weather, and then it's periodic, maybe 3 or 4 days of reaching that extreme weather. So it can be challenging for nonprofit organizations to staff that temporary extreme weather situation. So we need building space, safe building space, and adequate funding for operators so that they can adequately staff the buildings and the services.
In a statement, the province says BC Housing has funded 63 shelter spaces in Nanaimo so far this season, up from 50 last year, adding there may be more opening up later in the season as sites are confirmed. Last week, a recommendation was presented to City Council to support shelters locally. However, the mayor still believes funding those spaces is a provincial responsibility.
Winter comes every year. The numbers of homeless are known. So for heaven's sakes, why isn't there a larger provincial scheme in place to recognize this? Clear funding channels, clear resources, and frankly, identified groups who are willing and able to step forward.
Last year, provincial funding was funneled to temporary warming shelters throughout BC, including Nanaimo, from November till March. It's unclear whether that broader funding will continue this year. Claire Palmer, CBC News, Nanaimo.